Hello traders, this is Rich Derrick from tradesight. Wanted to take a look at the scans to see what they might have in store for us for this coming Monday, February 25th, 2013. Right now the major index ETFs are fairly benign, not seeing any signals either way. A little bit down on volume, especially the Qs, which is kind of unusual. Quite a bit down on volume. The rest of the stuff was kind of at a fairly typical run rate, with no real directional signals either way. Let's take a look at the individual sectors to see if they tell us any more. Not seeing too much more than what we had already seen. Got a buy signal in the XLP, and don't really have any huge volume bumps here. XLK, a little bit of a volume bump, and the XLI, a little bit of a volume bump up. The TAN has definitely been in play over the last week or so. That closed fairly poorly, about 1% below the open on above average volume. Onto the commodity sector, not seeing too much there. DBA, camouflage sell condition, but on lighter volume. AGG, CPS buy signal to the upside there. And as far as the foreign stocks go, a little bit to the sell side here. I have a CPS sell signal in the EWU and the EWZ, the Brazilian shares, showing a camouflage sell signal. Note the VWAP deviation though in the EWU for the European shares there, almost 2% below the VWAP. So definitely something to keep an eye on next week. RSX, the Russian shares, volume bump up here, 150% of the typical volume. The EEM and also the EFA both were trading well above typical volume. Onto the specials, not really seeing anything jumping out here on the leveraged ETFs. A little bit of a volume bump in the UYG and also the DUG in the gold sector. Definitely seeing bump up in volume there. The gold's been really very much in play, and something that we will be looking at this coming week. We'll take a look at the individual indices and also the gold chart. We'll take a look at the Murray Math levels and the bar count. So take a look at the market preview tomorrow night, and make sure you're up to speed on what we see happening in the gold and the gold mining stocks. So that's going to be it for tonight. We'll take a look at these again tomorrow. And this has been Rich Derrick for tradesight, and thanks for listening.